Hey everyone, it's Michelle Waterson, the Karatehottie here in Kansas City. Going live here on Facebook. You got any questions or anything, I'm here to answer them. Maybe? Come on, guys. Thumbs up, I'll take those. Thank you for all the love and support. I really appreciate it. How's it going, Alberto? Hey there. I'm here to answer any questions you guys have. So shoot away. Thank you so much. Hi from Jerusalem. What's up? Well, thank you. You know, when I have time to do my hair and makeup, I like to dress up a little bit. So, coming back, I'll probably come back home to Colorado after this fight. I have some engagements to do, and then I'll probably go back and hang out with everybody. Totally ready for this fight. After my fight with Paige, I had no injuries. I had friends back at home that were getting ready for fights, so I went back home and I continued to train, put on some muscle, stayed in shape, got better. That's all you could ask for. Yes. What barbecue spot in Kansas City is the best place to go? Anybody? Can anybody tell me? Who do you think is the prettiest fighter in the UFC? George St. Pierre? Wow, 1,000 people watching the video, guys. Come on, let's get it up. 1.4K. Shout out to Pennsylvania. Thank you. I really appreciate all the love and support, guys. I don't know what I would do without you. If you guys knew how long I've been fighting, like 10 years, and those of you that have followed my career from the very beginning, I don't know how to begin to thank you. Ooh, looks an extra hot today. That's what happens when you have time to put makeup on. How did I get the nickname Karatehottie? When I was in college, I worked at Hooters, and I did a bunch of photo shoots. I remember doing a photo shoot in, I don't know if it was the Virgin Islands or the Cayman Islands, and I met a guy named Howie. He owned a company called Bikini.com, and we got to talking. He found out I did martial arts, so he was like, hey, I'd love to feature you on my website. And he had the themed whole thing going on. It was like the Crushing Russian and the Sports Fanatic. So he found out I did martial arts, and he said, let's call you the Karatehottie. I said, okay. About a year later, I took my pro debut, and the promoter asked if I had a fight name. I told him no. But when he Googled me, that's the first thing that popped up, so it stuck. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you tune in Saturday night on Fox to watch me fight Rose Namajunas. Hey, some love from ATL. Yeah. I really appreciate it, guys. All the love and support. I couldn't ask for a better fan base. You guys are amazing. Speaking of support and love, if anybody is interested, I have some limited edition shirts, t-shirts, and hoodies out on represent.com. The great thing about these shirts is that we're going to be taking a portion of the proceeds and donating it to Higher Heroes, USA.org. And basically what that charity is a charity that helps veterans and their spouses succeed after the military life, and that's very near and dear to my heart because, you know, I come from a military family. My dad was in the Army. My grandpa was a pilot in World War II, My husband was security forces in the Air Force. My brother was in the Army. So I'm definitely military family, and I'm all about supporting the USA. My walkout song this Saturday is going to be the same song that I used last time. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. That's the plan, KO. Freestyle karate all the way, baby. So let's see, where else do you think I should shift my MMA focus first? If you have a traditional martial arts background and you want to get a little bit more in depth into MMA, I would say the most important thing to do would be wrestling, because wrestling dictates whether or not you can keep it standing or taking it to the ground. Shout out from Australia. How long did it take you to get your blue belt in BJJ? A couple years, actually. I didn't start doing traditional BJJ with the gi until I fought Jessica Panay. And it's because, that was her thing. She was a brown belt at the time. And I wanted to make sure I had all my bases covered. But I'm absolutely in love with it. It took me probably 3 years to get my blue belt. I'm still working on it. I'm going to get my black belt one of these days. All right, shout out to Steven Jackson. It is a huge fight for me. I trained tremendously hard. Love from El Paso. Guess what? That's where my husband's from.
I just talked to Mike Davidson.
USA.
He knows Mike really. Oh, really? Is he here?
Yeah.
I should have got him to introduce Mike. Yeah. Not introduce him, but Mike.
Any other questions, guys? Thank you for all the thumbs up. Fight Madness, thank you for sharing this video. Really appreciate it. Whoop whoop. What's my favorite podcast? I probably the podcast I listen to the most would have to be Joe Rogan. I listen to Joe Rogan a lot, and I also listen to Aubrey Marcus, who is the president of On It. And they're amazing. They've been with me for a long time. Have always been in my corner, and very all about human optimization and making sure that we take advantage of this very beautiful life that we have. Ray made me cry because when her face after the Invicta defeat, I know that's probably the hardest part of the documentary for me to watch. But that's life. It's not all peaches and cream. And I think it's important for them to see the good and the bad. Ooh, choose over Anderson Silva or GSP if they fought. I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen GSP fight, but I'm going to have to go with GSP. No, I wasn't bullied. I grew up doing martial arts, and it was kind of just a natural progression. I was the smaller one, and people in school always wanted to know, if I could fight because I did martial arts, and I would always do the assemblies and stuff. So they're always like, "Oh, you think you could fight?" But I was very good at diverting attention away from fighting and making friends. So I think it's important to not make yourself the bully, obviously it's important not to be the bully, but it's more importantly to not let yourself be the victim. And the majority of the time, if you just stand up for yourself and you give yourself a voice, you won't get picked on. Alright guys, I really appreciate all of the love and support. I have to go now, but you can obviously see me again on Saturday on Fox, guys. Make sure you tune in. It's going to be a great, great fight, and I'll see you then. Bye.